Hey Starshine, how are you? Hi everybody! Yes, when we see the bucket, we know it's gonna be a good time. We got bucket lore in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you gotta join because we got bucket lore. We're writing bucket lore. It's pretty awesome. But hello everybody, how are you? It's so good to see you. I have a bit of just a little announcement kind of thing. If you have me on my Twitter or my Discord, you may not know this, but yesterday I was cutting up an avocado and I sliced right through my hand. And it was a pretty intense deep cut, so I went to the ER and I had to get a single stitch in my hand and then glued up the rest of it. The glue already came off. But obviously I still got the stitch and my hand is very, very sore and it looks a little gnarly. So I need to rest with my hand and take it easy. So we'll see how my hand does playing a video game. Thankfully the game I'm playing today, Nancy Drew Shadow at Water's Edge, is just a point and click. So it should be relatively gentle on my hand. So we'll see if my hand gets sore or anything like that. I might have to end early. If it does, you know, we'll see how it goes. And if it does end up being pretty sore, I might have to reschedule a couple streams. And maybe do more like Markiplier reaction things that won't really use my hand so much because I can, you know, it's just a video. I can just like pause as opposed to having to click. I have a feeling that I might have to change The Witcher because I think holding a controller is going to be very painful. So that might change to something, or I may just have to cancel. I don't know. And then Resident Evil 7 might be a little rough on my hand, but we'll see. We'll see how my hand reacts today. I do have a controller right here, so I can. Oh, I'd have to be really careful. I have to be really careful. I'll see. Maybe I'll start playing The Witcher, and if it's just too much for my hand, I can switch over to something else. Maybe I could just do like a video reaction type thing or whatever if I can't play The Witcher, if it hurts my hand. Sends TK Healing Energy. Thank you. Honestly, my hand is... I woke up and it was so stiff and sore. It was like... It hurt so much just to move. But once I started moving it, it was much better. But yes, I am a klutz, so I don't trust myself in the kitchen. I shouldn't trust myself in the kitchen, but I've been trying to cook more, and that's why I don't cook. Because I'm a klutz in the kitchen. But it was funny because I was chopping up some apples today, and my husband comes in and sees me chopping up apples with a knife, and he's like, you best be careful or I'm not taking you to the hospital again. But yes, I'm a little sore, but we'll see how this goes. I really love these games. These Nancy Drew games are so fun. I've played a few myself, and I've seen streams of all of them because the actual like studio that makes the Nancy Drew games has their own channel where they've live streamed all of the games, and I've seen all of them. So I already know like the story and the twists and stuff like that, but this one is my personal favorite. I think it's the scariest one, and it's also just, you know, it takes place in Japan, and I'm a huge weeb, so I really enjoy that. This is one of the newer ones too, so it's got some good production value to it. Like the older ones are just a little, they're not bad. They're just a little like low budget. And so there's a couple things that just look a little crusty or whatever, but they're still good. But this just has a little bit more quality of life type thing. Tabari, you just woke up a bit ago. Well, good morning. I took a nap this afternoon too. Hopefully, my rationale for sleeping was that if I sleep more, hopefully my hand will heal faster. So we'll see if that actually works. Naps are good. Naps are nice. But I think it's time we hop into this game. I've never actually played it myself, but like I said, I've seen it played. I not only watched the live stream of the like official game company, but I also watched Gab Smolders. I know some of you know who Gab Smolders is because we were talking about her and her cat BB. I showed BB on stream last week, but Gab Smolders has played quite a few Nancy Drew games and is working through playing all of them. And every time I see one, uploaded on YouTube, I'm just immediately on it. I love watching her play Nancy Drew. I love these Nancy Drew games. I had Secret at Shadow's Wrench as a kid, and that's what first introduced me to these games. And then if you guys like these games, I some time ago bought just a huge pack of them from Steam. I think it was every one that was on Steam at the time. I think maybe a few more are on Steam now, and there's a few that they only sell through their site. But I think I got every one that's on Steam. Or was on Steam at the time of buying it. So I have... Oh yeah, Gab is really good at find the clue games. Like, she does point and click. She does... I've watched her play some of those, like, hidden picture games or whatever. Hidden object games. She's really good at them. And so this is right up her alley. Have you seen her play Observation Day? She's so good at Observation Day. Like, she's got an eye. She's got a real good eye for things, so. But I think it's kind of nice to go into the game knowing the game pretty well, because these games can be a little obtuse. There's a few puzzles that just, like, if you aren't really paying too much, like, perfect attention, they can go right over your head and you can completely miss it, and it can be a little frustrating. So I think the fact that I know the game will help keep things from being too slow. You've been watching Gab and Jack play Observation Day? Yeah, it's fun watching them play. Gab's always on top of it. When she and Jack both play, yeah. She's pretty on top of it, and Jack's just like, what? Huh? You notice that? What? Oh my gosh. You know? But yeah, she's really good at those games. I love watching her play Nancy Drew. I love her cat BB. So, you know, I'm just happy with that nonetheless. But yeah, I think it's time. Let's go ahead and pop in. Let me make sure it shows up. Or maybe it's not going to show up. Let me try this again. Hello? There we go. You can see that? Oh, you might not hear it. There we go. Now you'll be able to hear it. There we go. Haha, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to take it kind of easy. This is a point and click game, so it should be pretty easy on my hand, so... When I launched the game, Nancy explained all the different things on her desk. I'm just going to take a gander at the case file.
After a string of tough mysteries, I've decided it's time to take a break to do a little sightseeing.
Ooh.
I'm taking PG Krollmeister up on his offer to send me to his favorite ryokan, or traditional inn, in Kyoto, Japan.
We're going to Kyoto.
I'll spend the days teaching English, and my nights with Bess and George, exploring the sights, fashion, history, and nightlife of downtown Kyoto. From what I hear, the inn I'm staying at is known as one of the scariest places in the city.
Scary.
I'm not sure why people say that. I might have to poke around a little to see what's really going on at the Ryokan Hiei.
As natural of Nancy, as naturally as she breathes, she snoops and looks for mysteries. You've never played any of the Nancy Drew games? They're so fun. They're really, really fun. I enjoy them. Maybe I'm biased because, like I said, I had Shadow Ranch when I was a kid. So maybe I'm a bit biased. Maybe I got the nostalgia goggles going on. But I just think that these are a lot of fun. I wasn't much of a reader, though, but I did have a Nancy Drew book growing up. I think it was my mom's, and she gave it to me. I don't even remember which one it was. Which one was it? I don't remember. But yeah, I never actually ended up reading it, so I don't remember what it was. Okay. You never... Have you watched any of the movies? The movies are pretty nice too. And the TV show. The TV show from like the 80s or the 70s. Oh, so good. I love the TV show. There's Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys. And it's... love it. So good. My mom grew up with it, and she showed me the TV show. I love the TV show. There's a few different movies. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen a few of them. The one with, what's her name? Emma Stone? Emma Roberts? I don't remember. Her name's Emma something. And that one's pretty cute. I like that one. It's not the best, but it's pretty cute. You play Blue's Clues games? Listen, I grew up with Blue's Clues, so I feel you. I cannot judge for a fellow Blue's Clues stan. Alright, so our current assignment, this is what happens in a lot of these games. Nancy Drew's like, oh, I've got this thing I gotta do here. There's nothing weird going on, but maybe there is, and maybe there's a mystery and then there's a mystery to solve. So in this case, she's just going on a vacation, and she's like, but maybe there's a mystery. Let's solve this mystery. I think Krollmeister, PG Krollmeister, is a reference to the Haunted Carousel, which is one I've actually played. Oh yeah, there's a CW show of Nancy Drew, and it's really dark. Yes, I haven't seen it. I think my parents watched it, or at least my mom. You have a Hardy Boys book? Somewhere? Yeah, Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew are written by the same author. He? I think it's actually a he. I could be wrong because, I'll just say they took a pen name. So they had a pen name, it was a female pen name for the Nancy Drew books and a male pen name for the Hardy Boys books. And I think, don't look this up, see if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure the actual author was male. I could be wrong, but they were written by the same person. They just used a different pen name for each of the books. But yeah, so that's the case file. There's a few different things here. There's like how to be a detective, which just has, you know, how to play the game. I already know how to play the game. I've played these games before. There's a scrapbook for all of these different ones. Here's Shadow Ranch. That's the one that I played as a kid. I won't read it, but there's some pictures of it. It takes place on a ranch. Let me see which one's these. I've played Secrets Can Kill. Let's see. I've seen all of these, but I've played the Haunted Carousel. Was this the Krollmeister one? Doesn't mention Krollmeister, so maybe this wasn't Krollmeister. Shadow Ranch, Curse of Blackmore Manor. I've done that one too. And yeah, I've done Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Wait, so this was the last one. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon was the last one that Gab Smulders played. So this is technically the next one in line, but she already played this one. She played this before, because she played this one, and I think maybe one other one before she was like, maybe it was just this one. Before she was like, I want to play all the games, so I'm going to play them in order. So I don't know what one she's going to play next. I remember Boxcar Children. Very vaguely, mostly by name. I don't know if I actually read any of the books or anything. Frameson, hello! Hi, how are you? Alright, don't judge me, but I'm gonna go with Junior Detective. This is nothing. Listen. I'm gonna sound like I'm making excuses, but this is not like kid difficulty, adult difficulty. Junior Detective is just like, you need to play Junior Detective. Senior Detective is grueling. It's so hard. The puzzles are way harder. They give you way less time for the puzzles. It's grueling, and it's just slow for a stream. Like, a lot of these puzzles take a lot of time. So I think Junior Detective is going to be better for the stream. You're good, Flame? Okay, that's good. Rain, how are you doing? That's right, you're Rain. Ah, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to call you Rain. You like the Percy Jackson books? Oh, there's a Disney Plus show coming for that? Oh, my sister really likes the Percy Jackson books, so I wonder if she knows. All right, well, I'm gonna do Junior Detective. Like I said, I think it's better for the stream. Ooh, anybody, listen, who here really wants to go to Japan? You can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. I want to go to Japan sometime, and I would love to stay at Ryokan. Just, even if it's just like one night, just to get the experience. I was talking with my brothers. I'd really like to go to an onsen, like a public bath. But I'm gonna get a tattoo
I have a
soon,
reservation under
and
Nancy
apparently
Drew.
that's a big no-no in Japan. Because I think only like Yakuza have
Do you
tattoos.
believe me now?
Oh, believe you what? So like when you're in a
it only
public bath,
fell.
you like can't show off your tattoos.
It did not. You know better.
I'm very sorry. She's just a little upset.
Oh, what's going on?
She does not want her here. Tell her to go.
Oh!
Now.
What was that about? Why is she upset?
Please, don't worry about that. Here, this is your room key.
Oh, thank you. I think you were here last stream. I just haven't streamed for a while. You want to go to Japan too, Rain? You want to visit Japan and UK and Ireland? I will say, I used to like only have the mindset of like, I only want to go to Japan and Disneyland, like other different Disneylands, like Disneyland Euro, Shanghai Disneyland, you know, go to those different types of Disneylands. But now I'm kind of more interested in seeing the world. Maybe that's me maturing and growing up, but now I'm a little bit more interested in seeing the world in general. It's like they're trying to mislead you in the game. Room 24,
Thanks.
remember that.
Your room is on the second floor. I've already had your bags sent up. Please, my name's Miwako. Come to me if there's anything you need.
Explain something. Anytime, I don't know if you can hear my chair, but sometimes you'll see me like rock like this. It's because I try and adjust myself in my chair. Oh, now I'm off frame. And I like to cross my legs on my chair. And I like to change positions. Oh, kitty! But it's really hard to do right now because usually I push myself up with my hands, and I can't do that with my hand right now. Look at the kitty! Hi, kitty! Meow! Is that a robotic cat?
Is that a robotic cat?
Yeah, Suki! Isn't she the greatest? Lentalo got her for me. I've wanted my own pet cat for forever, but I can't have one at the ryokan. I came into work one day, and there she was, right next to the sweetest note from Lentaro.
I've never seen a robotic cat
I wish I had
before.
a robotic cat. I can't
What
have
does
a
it
cat,
do?
So...
She's not on it. She's Suki.
She's not
It's okay. She didn't mean it.
Me.
Actually, she doesn't
Me
really
with my
do
stuffed
much.
animals.
Mainly sits. But oh wait, I just learned something neat. Suki, tate.
Ooh! Aww.
Oh, that's great.
That's all I remember right now, but she can do a lot more. I should figure out what the rest of the commands are, come to think of it. Although, to be honest, it's a little more believable if she just does what she wants.
True. Cats don't really follow commands. Some cats do, but it's very rare. You have to train them really hard because, like, they don't want to do nothing. They don't want to listen to you. They have their own freedom and independence. And that's one of the things I like about them. I respect that. Okay. Your grandmother seemed very upset about the portrait
Your grandmother
breaking.
seemed very upset about the
so I
portrait
don't need to read
breaking.
it.
It's no big deal. She thinks it's a bad sign that the portrait fell from the wall.
Why is that?
It's a very special portrait. It's one of the 2 remaining images of my mother, and it was taken shortly before. It's one of my grandmother's favorite portraits.
Sounds like her mom died. Yeah, what happened to your
What
mother?
happened to your mother?
I shouldn't bother you with our problems, Nancy. Please, it is very nice outside, a perfect time to relax and enjoy your surroundings.
Aww. No, I want to talk more. Yes, I have seen the videos of people teaching dogs to press buttons to speak. I've also seen cats. I assume it's probably harder with cats, but I've seen cats. Oh, alternate reality game. Fun. What is a ryokan?
What is a ryokan?
A ryokan is almost exactly like a hotel or spa, but far more traditional. This ryokan has been in my family for generations. Passed down from mother to oldest daughter in order to preserve the traditional style, the food, the caretaking. Every little detail is as it would have been generations ago.
How long has the ryokan been in your family?
A very long time. My grandmother says it has been passed down since the early 1700s.
Wow.
So one day you'll pass this place on to your daughter? That must be very nice.
Well, I'm the younger daughter. My older sister Yumi will be the one to take over the ryokan.
Oh,
My grandmother's
so
offering
sad.
a few classes in traditional arts. She's in room 18 at the end of the hall.
Oh, yay. Bucket. Bucket for reassurance. Thank you. I appreciate it. Things haven't gotten spooky yet, though. We're gonna need the bucket when it gets spooky.
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Alright. So we can look here. Oh, we got Doru. Weary, Shunaida, Miura, and Heruman. So we got all the names. So we got Drew, Williams, Snyder, Mueller, and Herman. So it's all foreigners right now. Who are staying in the hotel or in the ryokan. Bucket Man. Oh, these are cool. You I think you hang like a pot here so you can boil the water and make tea.
Please don't hang anything up there.
Oh, apparently I can't make tea. I can't make tea right now, my bad. Let's see, what can we look at? It's so nice here. I really want to go to Japan sometime. I was super jealous of Gab Smulders because she's been to Japan, so she was talking about like her time in Japan when she was playing this game. I'm like, oh, I want to go. Ghost Stories of Japan. Ooh, you want to get? Let's get ASMR for this. How's the sound? Can you guys hear me? Near the gates of Imeji Castle is an ancient well said to be haunted by a ghost of a heartbroken woman named Okiku. Before her death, Okiku was a beautiful servant who worked for a respected samurai. The samurai quickly fell in love with Okiku, but she had no interest in her rich and powerful employer. The samurai grew tired of Okiku's spurning of his advances, and concocted a plan to win her affections. Okiku was tricked into believing that she had broken one of the samurai's 10 prize plates. Fearing for her life, Okiku told the samurai Begging for his mercy and forgiveness, the samurai agreed to spare her life in exchange for her love. When Okiku refused, she was thrown into Himeji Castle well to drown. That's intense. That's a little harsh. Just a little harsh. According to legend, Okiku's betrayal was so great and her grief so strong that her spirit cannot leave the dark confines of that well. It's like the rain, at least not during the day. At night, it's said that her spirit springs forth from the well and calls out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, before being pulled back down the well by an unseen force. The spirit's counting has led many to believe that Okiku is forever trapped in the dreadful moments when she discovered the samurai's missing plate, knowing that its absence would cost her her life. Some say Okiku's ghost was finally released from the well when a neighbor loudly called out 10 during her nightly haunting. Other less optimistic tellings say that her spirit is still trapped within the well, forever living out the terrible last moments of her betrayal. Ooh, spooky. Oh, that's spooky. Whenever it comes to something like that, though, it's like I really hope that the ghost is like okay now, like that they actually saved the ghost by saying 10. And you're like, okay, because she died unfairly. You know, sometimes there's like those ghosts that have the stories of them like dying in a very tragic and unfair way, and you're like, I can't blame them for being rageful. The rock garden of Ryoanji. Nestled in the northwest corner of Kyoto sits Ryoanji, the temple of the peaceful dragon. It is here visitors can rest and contemplate the mystery of one of the most famous Zen rock gardens in the world. The collection of 15 irregular stones on a bed of gravel that make up a garden is not only a World Heritage Site, but is considered by some to be one of the greatest masterpieces of Japanese culture. The art of Kare Sansui, dry landscape gardens, is filled with symbolism, but the beginner can gain better appreciation of the garden with a little knowledge. There are 5 basic stone types that are used as a single stone or in a combination to give different meanings to each arrangement. Rei Shoseki, soul stone, the low vertical stone with its wide base and tapered top. This upright stone is typically placed prominently in the arrangement. Tai Doseki, body stone, the tall vertical stone, only slightly bigger at the base than at the top, is the tallest stone in the group. It is never placed in front of an arrangement. I have a feeling we're going to need to, like, look at this. Like, we're going to have to put this arrangement and, do it properly or something like that. Shindai Seki. I think there is a puzzle like that. Heartstone. The flat stone is similar to the appearance to a stepping stone. Is traditionally used as a center harmonizing feature in the arrangement. Shigyoseki. Branching stone. The arching stone is the only stone with a flat top wider than its base. It ties the vertical and horizontal stones together. Kikyakuseki, ox stone, the reclining stone, neither as low as the heartstone nor as tall as the branching stone, the one end higher than the other. Generally used as a unifying element in foreground of the arrangement. Once the rocks are placed in the desired arrangement on the ground, rakes are used to create lines in the gravel, symbolizing water. The completed Kare Sansui is then ready for the viewer's contemplation. You know what? I've seen, like, Zen gardens, and they have either the sand or the gravel or whatever, and there's the, like, rake patterns, but I never knew that represented water, that symbolized water. And of course, I didn't know anything about the stones representing anything, but I really like the look of the raked sand and gravel, like the water stones to that. You know what I'm talking about? It's very pretty. Oh, look, there's indoor slippers. Zen gardens are beautiful. I've wanted for a while, one of those mini ones that are filled with sand and like tiny little rocks, and it has like that mini rake that you just like hold between your finger and your thumb, because that just seems so relaxing to like rake through the sand. We are playing Nancy Drew's Shadow at Water's Edge. It's a point-and-click mystery adventure game. If you've ever heard of Nancy Drew is amateur detective. She's, I think, 18 in these games. I think her age varies depending on the media. I'm not sure what she was in the original books, but I think she's 18 here. Oh, cherry blossoms are great. They used to be my favorite flower. I think now I'd have to say orchid, but cherry blossom is still up there. Can I look at the smashed portrait? Because that fell over.
Nancy, please be careful. There's too much broken glass.
So this is her mother, which I'm pretty sure is dead.
Stay back, please. That's very dangerous.
Okay.
Hello.
I'll let you go.
Okay, there's something
Okay,
else to
see
say
ya.
to her. She said something about going outside, and then her mother having... Oh, my phone's ringing.
Hello.
It's Bess!
Nancy, you made it. How was your ride?
It was pretty good.
I love Japan. I have done so much shopping, and George's convention is crazy.
Detective
I've never
TK
seen
on the
so many
cage.
people.
Case,
It's totally
case,
sold out.
You sound pretty excited.
Well, yeah. Kind of hard not to be here. I don't even know where to start. Have you ever had mochi?
Oh, I
it's
love
a
mochi.
revelation, Nancy. I'm not even kidding. And the shopping.
Conference me in already.
Oh, yeah. Did that do it? No? Okay.
No, hit the... No, the...
You do it then.
We all on?
Yes.
Yep. Why is that so hard?
It so isn't.
It so isn't.
Anyway, what's your story? What are you up to? You coming over?
I'm still getting settled in, but I'll be out to see you guys soon.
How's the... whatever it is you're staying
Ryokan.
at?
Ryokan, it's great. A little strange, though. When I was checking in, a picture fell off the wall, and everyone was really weird about it.
Huh. Oh no, our train's going to be here in a sec. Gotta go.
See you, Nancy.
Bye.
Hey. Okay, so we also hear, yeah, we have the key, we have the case file. We have a notebook that's got phone numbers, observations, and suspects. And then we have a task list. I don't think we'll really use the journal much, but we'll use the task list. Right now we need to find my room, better be prepared and find something that will help me translate any Japanese phrases I encounter, get a closer look at Miwako's cat, try to get a little information about the ryokan from Miyako at the front desk.
Did that.
We did do that. Meet Takae in the cultural room. Okay, so let's go find her room. Well, she said second floor. Does it say here where my room is? No. Let's go this way. Okay, this is first floor. So this is all
Locked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, these are creepy halls. Oh, it's like a garden. Look how pretty. There's a shed. Oh, that's so pretty. Man, I would love to be here. Detective TK Holmes. I think, okay, that's gonna be the same thing. That's the bottom floor. So this is the top floor. These halls are creepy. Like, who designed these halls? Okay, that's 24. I mean, 21. We're 24. 23. So is this... Okay, that's 22. So this is probably 24. Okay. Stop it with the creepy music! I hate it! Ah! Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, we got a phone. Okay, so this is how we call people. That's everybody's... What if I call myself? Does that get my, like, voicemail?
Hi, you've reached Nancy Drew, amateur sleuth extraordinaire. Leave a clue, and I'll track you down later.
Extraordinaire. Very humble. Oh, we can take pictures. Let's get a picture of this room. It's very nice. Okay. Settings. Background. So that's one. Oh, Dave Gregory. This is funny. This is a guy, this is a guy from Shadow Ranch. And the whole joke is like he's a hunk. So you gotta have a picture of him on your phone. That's a little creepy though. Farmhouse, lounge, snorkeling. Oh, that's nice. Kyler Mallory. Oh yeah, I forget what she's from, but I do remember her. I think it's Mallory Manor or something like that. It's locked. Classic. Silhouette. I like It's Locked. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. It's like the blue, red, purple. Purple. Absolutely. Message. Oh, Kitty. We gotta go with Kitty. Alarm sound. Oh, that's awful. Whoa. Let's go with 3. That's a little... Oh, yeah, the picture aspect. I think you might take pictures of, some clues. I'm not sure if it's all the clues. Okay, put the phone down. Put the phone down. Alright, so Oh, explore the garden.
Haven't done that.
Explore the hallways.
Still have to do that.
Okay, find my room.
Check.
I found my room. Welcome to Ryokan Hiei, where you will experience traditional Japanese culture and hospitality at its finest. Located near the base of the majestic mountain Hiei, our ryokan has been offering a relaxing stay to guests since the 1700s. Ease away the day's travels with a calming soak in the hot springs bath. Ooh, hot springs bath. The entrance is located on the first floor hallway across room number 7. Okay. With open times changing daily for men and women. Showers for pre-washing and towels are available in the baths. For guests wishing to visit more of Kyoto, the local Misawa station offers rail access to downtown. Popular tourist sites may also include the Pachinko Parlor in Kure or the Exposition Center. Currently hosting the Technology of Tomorrow Expo at Matsue. It is suggested guests pre-purchase their Fusca train tickets before arriving at the ryokan. Do we have one? Our front desk is open 7 a.m., 1 a.m. daily to help with any additional needs. Man, that's a long time. And I think it's just Miwako. Because it's just her and her grandma here right now. So she's there from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. Wow. Poor thing. Thank you for choosing Ryokan Hiei. Welcome home.
If I have something to send, this might come in handy.
Okay, so we got envelopes. That's it. Oh, TE, Japanese changed my life, Japan changed my life. By the end of the program, I'd learned so much more than I ever dreamed. Jamie asks, Dear teacher, thank you for teaching us English. You were the best teacher ever. We'll miss you. Your students from class... I'm actually not sure what that says. Experience the excitement of living abroad and making a difference as a teacher's aide in Japan. You'll learn with a certified instructor to teach English to grade school children during the day, leaving your evenings free to explore and discover Japan. Programs are available to visiting students during the summer months with 20 hours in the classroom per week. Responsibilities include preparing lessons, grading, writing assignments, and helping the children practice their conversational skills. Make a difference and new friends that will last a lifetime. Would you do that? Oh, class 9? Hello, you've been lurking? Hello, good to see you. Yeah, class 9. That makes sense. But would you guys do this? Like, go to Japan and be a teacher, and then, like, in the evening you can explore Japan? Duration of the program. Teacher exchange. I never thought spending a summer abroad would be so rewarding. TE Japan was the best experience I could have asked for. Black, Kuro. Cat, Neko. Red, Aka. Highlighter. Oh, can't get the highlighter. Okay, so, oh, student bios. We got Kenta M. He's got a little dinosaur. He's age 7. Dinosaurs, robots, playing tag with brothers and friends. Interests. Teacher's notes. Energetic and a bit difficult to get focused at times. He's extremely curious about the inner workings of electronics. Keeps a close eye on anything you don't want disassembled. Keep a close eye on anything disassembled. You don't want disassembled. Very careful, can be given additional classroom chores and errands when he's having difficulty staying in his seats. Oh, you got a little kitty. Fumiko. 7. Reading, cats, cooking with her mom. Oh, she's cute. Very bright and self-reliant. Would consider advancing her to the next grade level, but socially is very reserved and somewhat delayed. Needs more interaction with her peers and help coming out of her shell. Additional challenges can be assigned to her. Aw, that's cute. Aimi. 7. Riding her bike, playing with her sister and friends, dolls, and puzzles. Deliberately split her and her twin sister into different classes as they were relying too much on each other, with Kana taking charge and making decisions. Aimi is starting to stand on her own, but may need additional encouragement to further flourish. Some difficulties with the grammar. That's crazy. They're putting in like so much detail into these students when, if I remember correctly, you don't even see them. Sakura. Enjoys playing by the seaside cliffs. Very interested in wells. Wait. That's 2 different ghost stories. So, this is not one that we've read, but I have heard of a Japanese horror story about a woman being pushed off a seaside cliff. And then we just read the one about the one being pushed into the well to drown. So that's a little creepy. This little kid loves seaside cliffs and wells. Do you think she's possessed by a ghost? Very quiet and prone to making cryptic statements that the other children find disturbing. This kid is it's her. She's possessed. A self-directed learner, she knows more about historic Japan than most, because she's possessed. Get her, officer. She's possessed by a ghost. Although she does seem overly fixated on some of the more morbid chapters of history, often needs to be redirected towards appropriate class discussion. It's her. Get her, officer. Takeo, marine animals visiting seashore with family. Very distractible, seemingly intelligent, but perpetually unfocused. Loses everything and has yet to turn in an assignment on time. Does excellent work when and if he remembers to hand it in. Tends to get lost easily and is often late to class. Okay, solved. Wrap it up. Yep. It's Sakura. It's Sakura, guys!
Time to grade some papers.
Okay, so this is Sakura. This is... This is the creepy girl. Okay, so for her, Sakura. Okay, I don't have to... I is Sakura. That makes me sad. That is a bad sentence. We is Japanese. Yeah, I'm very... I is 7. I has black hair. You make me very sad, Sakura. You and your scary ghost stories make me very sad. Aimi. My name is Aimi. Very good, Aimi. I are Japan. Nope, that's wrong. I is 7. Nope, my eyes is brown. No. You started out so strong, Aimi. You started out so strong. Fumiko. I am Fumiko. Very good, Fumiko. I am Japanese. Awesome. I am 7. Yes, I have black hair. Perfect score, Fumiko. Wonderful. Kenta. My name's Kenta. Very good. Mine's Japanese. Wrong. 7, I am. Nope. Eyes be brown. Nope. Again, started off strong, but fell apart. Fell apart. Takeo. I name is Takeo. You make me sad, Takeo. Eyes 10. That's... I is Japanese. I have blue hair! Yay, you did it! You did 1! Okay. There we go. I graded my students. Oh, let's look around. Okay, can't go in there. Oh, we got, like, the futon and some blankets. We got like the table and chairs. Like those are cool chairs. I really like being either on the floor or like in a high seat where my legs are dangling. I don't really like when I'm in a normal chair where my feet are just planted flat on the ground. I don't know. Oh, suitcase? My suitcase. Oh, what we got? We got some clothes. Oh, English Japanese phrase book. We need that. Oh, chocolate. We got chocolate in here. We got chocolate, guys! I want some chocolate. Oh, here's my card. That's the card I need for the train. Okay, so that's a couple things to check off, right? Here you go.
Check. That's done.
There we go. Alright, so I think we've done everything we need in here. Let's do a shave. A shave? Oh, yeah, I need to shave my beard. It's getting rather unruly. We're gonna call this papers graded. Save. Alright, let's go. So we're supposed to explore the halls.
Locked.
I don't want to be getting everybody's door. That's just a little creepy. Everyone's gonna be like, what are you doing? Why are you... Oh, that's men. You missed the subject discovery. So far, we don't really have much of a mystery so far. So it's essentially just, she's staying at a ryokan, and it's rumored to be scary. And so far, the only scary thing that has happened is that a painting fell off the wall, and the grandma was like, kick her out. She doesn't want her here. Get her out of here. So we're like, who is she? Who doesn't want us here? So that's really the extent of the mystery so far. And the only one we've talked to is Miwako. Anyway, this is men. So right now it's a men's bath, but I know a character gets introduced if we try and go in here, so.
Whoa, hang on. Men only right now.
What do you mean?
The baths. The blue banner means the baths are for men. The red banner means women only. I don't know why we don't mention this at the front desk. This is useful information.
It is
Anyway,
pretty useful.
I'm Rentaro. I'm out in the garden if you need anything.
Thank you, Rentaro.
Oh. Ow, that hurt.
Oh, poor guy. Let's go talk to him. Let's go meet him properly. So he's out in the garden. Oh, wait. Let's go in the garden. Now we're supposed to search the garden. Oh, I can... It's the thing that goes doink! Is it gonna go doink? Tell me it goes doink. It's filling up. Go doink. It's almost full. It went doink! This is actually a deer scare. But, I don't know. The thing I always heard it called in my early days of watching anime is it's the thing that goes doink. Oh, it's going doink again. It went doink. Yeah.
Hi again. I'm Rentaro.
Hello,
It's nice
Rentaro.
to meet you officially. So, you're still here. That's surprising.
Why?
I'm Nancy. What do you mean, surprising?
Did I say that? Whoops. So, you're American. From New York City?
No, a place called River Heights. It's in...
Oh, okay. That's one of the places I always wanted to go. I mean, you'd have to be crazy to live there, but on the other hand, you'd have to be crazy not to live there. It's one of those, unwinnables.
Do you work here?
Technically, it's a complicated thing we've got going on. I'm sort of like the handyman around here. So, should I bother getting to know you, or are you going to be
He
like
keeps
all of
talking
the
about
rest?
like leaving. What's
What
up?
do all of the rest do?
Get spooked in the middle of the night? Pack their bags and never come back?
Oh, it's
Even
haunted.
the ones who come to see the ghosts. I shouldn't be telling you this. Oh well, already did. If you see Takaido, this conversation never happened.
Oh, really?
Ghosts? What ghosts?
So you believe in ghosts, guy?
We got one of those haunted hotspot guides.
Oh.
So we get a lot of ghost hunters here. And that's always a treat because they're totally not obnoxious.
So, people think this place is haunted?
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure
some
the areas
people
that are
think
like
this place is
haunted, they get really annoyed by
kind
all
of
the
like some
ghost
people think the
hunters
moon
coming.
landing was faked. And some people like adult contemporary. Don't be one of those people.
Okay, so he
You
doesn't.
like puzzles?
I guess you could say that.
I figured.
I guess he doesn't.
You're
do
going to
something.
love this. It's called a nonogram.
I love nanograms.
What's that?
It's just another example of how awesome numbers are.
Shishi
Letters
odo
are
shiko
cool
dok.
and all, but they just make words. I mean, get with the game, letters. Numbers, on the other hand, get a few handfuls of those, and you can make a bridge, or send a person into space, or express the makeup of our genetic code, or they can make a neat picture.
Okay.
One of these things
Take
is
a
not
look
as
in
impressive
here.
as the others.
All you need to do is look this over and finish the pattern. And when you're done, picture! Here, take this. Give it a shot. Bring it back when you're done, and I'll give you something better.
I love nanograms.
Sure.
I love like puzzles
And there are
like this.
instructions inside in case you get
He's
stuck.
eccentric, fantastic. Yeah, he's fun. I love him. Okay. Miwako seems to really like Suki.
Miwako seems to really like Suki.
I know, which is great, because that girl is hard
Oh yeah,
to
he
buy
bought
for.
it for her.
And it's been sort of
She
a
said that.
gift-heavy year. Either she's getting crazy sensitive or I'm becoming a huge jerk. Hard to say. It's definitely one or both of those things.
It's definitely one or both. Maybe both. I feel like when it's something like that, it's usually both. But you know, can't really blame someone for being sensitive, you know. Sometimes it's just natural for people to be emotionally sensitive, but you shouldn't be a jerk. Yeah, at least he's self-aware. He's self-aware. He's like, yeah, maybe I am a huge jerk. Yeah, what are you
What
building?
are you building there?
Oh, this. This is the Rentaro 4000. I sort of got inspired by Suki.
Rentaro
What's it going to
4000.
be?
A robotic dog. Or maybe just a robotic dog's leg. I'll be honest, I had no idea how long these things take to build. But then again, a dog's leg is not a good gift without the rest of the dog.
No, it's creepy.
Sort of borders on
Yeah,
creepy, come
it
to think
does.
of it.
Is it going to be a gift for Miwako?
Oh, definitely. She's my robotic muse. But she's not robotic. Not that you think she is. And this is why I work with machines. They're totally oblivious to awkwardness.
He is very self-aware. I'll stop bugging
I'll
you
stop
now.
bugging you now.
Bye!
I love his shirt, by the way. It's just, it's got a pretty cool design on it. I like it. Alright, so we can explore the gardens. Let's look around a little bit. See if there's anything to see around here. Oh, hey, thank you! Aurelia? Aurelia? Is that how you say it? Aurelia? Aurelia. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around a little bit. Have fun detectiving. Thank you. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, good. That's always... Listen, I love when people, like, you know, follow or whatever, but then I have to read their names, and I'm like, I'm gonna butcher their names. Obviously I want to read their names. I want to give them a shout out. I want to thank them. But then I'm like, I'm gonna butcher their names, and I'm gonna insult them, and I'm scared. Okay, so this is the bathroom hallway. Everyone butchers mine.
What's going on? I should listen in.
Time to eavesdrop.
The strange sounds, and the pounding, and the screaming at all hours of the night, waking up my family, scaring the children half to death. If you ask me, this ryokan needs to be closed down immediately.
I'm very sorry.
Sorry changes nothing. This is unacceptable. I want my money back, and I want a car sent
Hey.
immediately to take us
I don't
anywhere
think
else.
it's her fault. Don't. Oh, poor Miwako. Miwako, are you okay?
Oh, Hello, Nancy-san.
That guest seemed pretty upset.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. Trust me, I see a lot at this desk,
Karen
and one thing
alert.
never changes. Travel is disorienting. It's so very easy to get upset when you're far from home. That's why we try to make things as comfortable as possible.
That's really sweet of her. Like, that's probably a good point. Like, you shouldn't... Listen, this explains the behavior that someone like that would have, but that doesn't excuse it. You know what I mean? But it's very mature of her to understand that, you know? When she could get so easy... Like, she would have every right to be upset at that guest for what she did. But she's just like, no, I understand, and that's... Miyako, you're a sweetheart. And no Karens in the Zen garden. That's right. You need to be Zen to be in the Zen garden, and Karens are not Zen.
What has been scaring the guests away?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
They're
Mega
not
Ocean,
scared.
hello.
It's
Yes, I'm playing
something
Nancy
else.
Drew.
Can I help you with anything?
I met Rentaro.
I met Rentaro. Who is he?
Oh, Rentaro, he's my boyfriend. He's also handyman around here.
Have you two been dating long?
I'm sorry. I should really get back to my paperwork. But if you have any questions about the ryokan, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, either she's just a very personal person, a very private personal person. She doesn't want to talk about things like that, or something's going wrong with the relationship. Remember what Rentaro said? It's been a gift-heavy year. Maybe things aren't going so well between them.
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see ya.
Oh, jeez, this thing was full. She's just keeping it professional. Yeah, you're probably right. But this was full. There was everyone here. There was the Schneider and the hairman and another one, I forget. But now it's just us and one other person, Williams. So, wow, everyone just left in no time. Wait. Did we explore down here? Yeah, that's where the bath is. And that's where our room is. So we looked down here, but we didn't look up here. Anything special? I don't want to go clicking on all the doors, so I don't know.
That's done.
Okay, so those are all done. We found
That's
them?
done. Did that.
Okay, so let's go talk to Take. Let's go find Take. Yeah, generally the Japanese are private people. You're right, like... I remember learning when I was young that, like... when I first started watching anime and stuff, that, like, it's very taboo to kiss in public because, like, talking about having, like, personal relationships and stuff like that are just, like, very private in Japan. So I guess that kind of makes sense. What time is it right now? 7 to 10:30. Oh, I don't think it's open right now. Yeah, we'll have to go back another time. So let's... Are the baths open to women yet? I think they were still men. No, baths are this way. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to this. No, it's still men. Okay, let's go to the train station. Because we got our card now, so we can go on the train station. I don't know where it is, so let me... Nope. Let me use my dictionary. Okay, train, no parking, Kyoto, smoking. So we gotta go this way for the train. Oh shoot, where did it say... Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. Where did it say the pachinko parlor was? Do you guys remember where the pachinko parlor is? I don't think we can go there right now. Oh, yeah, because we needed to find the game card. That's right. Never mind. I'm gonna get lost I have to find the game card so I can play the pachinko parlor. So let's go. Where am I? Let's go to our room and we're gonna go to sleep. Oh yeah, look, my bed's ready. Let me check this though again, just to see. Misawa Station. Kure. Exposition Center. At Matsue. Okay, so there's Kure and Matsue are places we can go. Tram maps are so confusing and I've never really navigated them myself. I remember as a kid being somewhere where there was like trams, but obviously my parents took care of that, so. Okay, how do we go to sleep? Oh, clock. Oh, wait, let me check messages. Do I have any messages? No. Okay, clock. Let's get up at 8 a.m.
Can't set my alarm for then.
Oh.
I'll be at the school. Can't set my alarm for then. I'll be teaching then. I should set the alarm. I'll be teaching then. I should set the alarm for later.
Teaching at...
Can't set my alarm for then. I'll be at the school.
She's starting at 4 a.m.? She just got 3 hours of sleep and then she's gonna go teaching. What? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. So I can go look at, the cat. Look!
Suki, who's a good girl?
Suki, tate.
Suki, tate.
So cute. What's back here? Oh. There's like, okay, so Brazilian Alps, Greece, Dread Isles? Does she want to go traveling? Oh! Don't get mad! I'm sorry, kitty.
Looks like I'll need a password.
Uh-oh. Password. Yep, I need a password. I don't have it.
Suki, who's a good girl?
Let's do it one more time. Suki, tate.
Suki, tate.
Tate. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I don't... Okay, so... What do I do now? Okay, so...
I'll be teaching then. I should set the alarm for later.
Oh. When am I not teaching?
I'll be busy then. I'll be teaching then. It's really late. I should get to bed.
Okay. Okay, that's weird. So you set the alarm for after you're done teaching. But she's teaching from like 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's... I don't know if I could do that. Does that mean we have a new... Okay. Doesn't look like there's new homework yet. So we can't grade the homework. But let's go see Take. Maybe check on Miyako. See if there's anything new there.
Hi.
Oh.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay, so I think the cultural room was over here. Yes.
Nanasi-san, please
Hi,
sit.
Take.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Parapali. I am sorry for the way I behaved when you first arrived.
Can you explain why you
It
wanted
was
me to go?
very impolite. Please, forgive me.
Oh no.
Of course. Don't worry.
I mean, yeah,
it's
of
nice
course.
to meet you as well.
That is very kind of you to say, but I must always worry about the guests who stay with us, especially now.
What do you mean, especially now?
Are you here for a lesson today?
Are you gonna answer my question? Jeez, rude.
A lesson?
I offer lesson in traditional arts to anyone interested in learning. I have much to show you.
Actually, I'd rather ask you a few questions about the ryokan.
Yes, we will get to that. But first,
And she's just like, no,
today,
you're doing this. You're
you
doing
will
this.
be learning katakana. To the outsider, katakana always looks far more difficult to learn
Nah,
than
I
it
know
is.
katakana
You
and
just
hiragana.
need to be patient, and you need to learn to see more than you are used to seeing. There is a book to help in the chest. Practice until it looks like your name, Nancy, not just some lines.
It's just some lines.
What do you mean?
Although there are many Nancys in the world, your name belongs to only you.
We're
It
getting
has
like deep and
always
spiritual
been
here.
yours. You must try until what you see on the paper is not just a word. It is you.
Listen, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. For anyone who doesn't know, katakana and hiragana is easy to read. Kanji, however, yes. For anyone who doesn't know, katakana and hiragana are more similar to like our alphabet, where they make individual sounds. Like each symbol is a specific sound. However, kanji is more akin to what people think of when it comes to Japanese or Chinese or Korean. No, Korean's not that way. Never mind. I take that back. Or hieroglyphs, like where the image represents the character represents a thing rather than a sound. So you have to memorize a lot more kanji than you have to memorize like katakana and hiragana. Like we only have 26 letters in our alphabet. Katakana and hiragana, I think it's like 46, 48. But in that you can learn it pretty easily because it's like I said, sounds. But when it comes to kanji, there's a lot more. But I will say you only have to learn, and this is gonna sound ridiculous. You only have to learn about 3,000 kanji. There's about 3,000 used on a regular basis, but that's a lot. You have to learn 3,000 different symbols for 3,000 different things. Now, there are some ways that they are related that can help, but even so, kanji is just... Yeah, katakana is used for foreign words and names, or to put emphasis on a word. Hiragana is used for Japanese. This is katakana, because it says, nan shi doru. So let's write it out.
Oops. I should try again.
Oh, come on. That was such a little mistake. It's good that they have the stroke order too, because the stroke order is very important. And it's kind of the opposite of what you'd expect. Like, look at the na. This is na. And it kind of looks like a wavy T. In at least the way I was taught for writing English, like an English T, was to go down and then across. But in Japanese, you see right here, you went across and then down. Stroke order is very important.
I should try again.
Why does this keep messing me up? This little bloop is messing me up.
Better try again.
Listen, no. I'm getting my graphic pad. Oh, give me a second. I'm getting my graphic pad for this. Okay. This is gonna be so much easier with the graphic pad. Oh.
It is a name, but it is not.
Why did
your
it do
name.
that?
Try again.
Shut up. I mean, sorry, Take. Why? Why is it doing that? That's weird. It's like not starting until I'm a little bit into it.
Not quite.
Okay,
Time
the
to try
graphic pad's not
again.
gonna work. Because for some reason when I start doing it, it like jumps. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, okay, this is gonna be hard. I remember Gabs struggling with this too. Oh, I have to concentrate. I have to concentrate so hard. I'm not breathing. Am I done?
Very
I
well
did it!
done,
Oh!
Nancy.
Yes!
This is the best
so
I've
stressed.
ever seen from a new student.
What? No, that
I
was
knew
crappy.
you could do this well.
That was so bad.
Leave this to dry, and I'll have it brought to your room to remind you of your success.
All right, can I ask you questions now? I love the gardens.
I love the gardens. Do you take care of them?
Yes, of course. I sleep here, but my home is out there in the gardens. Even when the whole earth is covered in snow, I am happiest there, waiting for the first flowers to break through the frost. Do yourself a favor, Nancy-san. Find a small piece of earth that begs to be made perfect, and do whatever it asks of you. You will thank me.
What does that mean? The ryokan seems
The
very
ryokan
important to me.
seems very important to you.
The world around has become a million different things since I was a girl. And I do not have to tell you that many changes have not been so good. But in here, the world does not change.
Why do you want Yumi to take over the ryokan?
It is tradition.
Any other reason?
I am used
reason?
to this question. Tradition is very often made fun of or ignored. But tradition is how we know ourselves, Nancy-san. The traditions of your family are how you know yourself. Tradition is a burden in many ways. I understand this. But imagine not knowing who you are or where you come from. It would be very lonely, I think.
Okay, listen, I understand what you're getting at, lady. And yes, tradition can be helpful, can be a good thing. It is important to know where you came from and to learn from the past, but you also must grow and change for the future. It's a difficult balance. It's very important. But it is a balance between the two things. I don't think it's really tradition versus modernity. It's balancing the two. And so you shouldn't just purely focus on the past or purely focus on the future. You should focus on combining them both to make the present. Tradition is what we make of it. It changes all the time, though. New ones are always being made. It's true. I don't know, tradition is important, but you also have to grow and change for the future. It's important. You can't just say, I'm always going to be doing things the exact same way for the rest of forever. That's just not gonna fly. Life changes too much for that.
Have you always lived at the ryokan?
Since I was born.
Have you ever left?
I have. But I never found anywhere I wanted to be as much as here.
You know, that's nice. Like, at least she isn't like, no, I've stayed here all the time. This is all I know. This is all I have. And then I'd be like, you should look for something else. I mean, you should probably open your mind to more. But the fact that she has at least tried is a good sign. And that means that she's very happy here if she keeps coming back. I hope. I hope it is, and it's not that she's brainwashed or anything.
Have you always offered classes?
No, it is new. We have developed a reputation, and for many years I've wanted to teach our guests.
All right,
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye, Nancy-san.
Goodbye. Okay, very nice. Oh, hey, look, it's it's my name, but it looks. Is that? Oh, did she just fall asleep? No, that's not Nancy Drew. That's. It just says Nancy. It doesn't say Nancy Drew. It just says Nancy, and it's written a lot nicer than I actually wrote. Oh, she said there was something here. Okay, only one. Japanese writing. So here, this will explain things a lot better to those who don't know. Writing the Japanese language involves the use of two separate syllabaries. Syllabaries. I don't know how to say it. It comes from syllables, though, and that's what I mean when it comes from like what you say as opposed to representing images or ideas. Hiragana and katakana consisting of 46 symbols in both syllabaries. Okay, I was right, 46. As in 46 or 48, but it's 46. Each character represents a complete syllable instead of a single letter. The hiragana syllabary is mainly used for word endings, while katakana is mainly used to write foreign loan words and names. In addition to hiragana and katakana, a third group of characters known as kanji are also used. In kanji, each character represents a different meaning, and there are thousands of these characters. It is a lengthy undertaking, and elementary students are given until the end of 6th grade to learn the 1006 basic characters. So there's 1,000 basic characters. I think 3,000 are the average, like, used in a day. But there's 1,006 basic characters. That's just insane. The following charts contain the characters for both hiragana and katakana syllabaries. Japanese is typically written vertically from right to left, but can also be written horizontally from left to right. So I know these. I have these memorized. I learned them back when I first started watching anime and getting really into it. In my family on my dad's side, the army was a tradition. My dad broke it by joining the Navy, and my sister and I never joined any branch. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Honestly, sometimes you gotta break tradition, and that's totally fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, it all depends on you as a person. I think the thing with, like, tradition is tradition kind of focuses on making people seem like they're cookie cutter. You know, like everybody fits into the same box. But nobody fits in the same box. Everybody's different. So sometimes you're not going to fit into tradition in the same way. So, you know, it's only natural and healthy to break out of tradition. Break out of that box. If it's not your box, it's not your box. You're not going to fit. Don't squish yourself into the box, you know? So this is hiragana. This is how you would write Japanese words, and katakana is how you would write foreign words, or like words that you want to put emphasis on. Almost like italics for us. A lot of times kids will write purely in hiragana until they learn their kanji. And then there's actually another form called furigana, which is essentially when they have kanji, they have above it written in small hiragana how to read it for people who don't know what the kanji actually is. That's called furigana. But that's just another beast entirely. But it's just hiragana, just small, essentially. Just to help with reading kanji. Okay. Can we go in the baths now? I really want to go in the baths. Rintaro? You got anything to say? Oh. We got new stuff for here, so no bath time yet.
Do you believe that the ryokan is haunted?
I don't believe that anything is haunted. Ghosts are just what happens when guilty people let their imaginations run wild.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Think about it. Why do ghosts always want revenge? They're what people invent when they feel guilty. If that wasn't the case, then ghosts would want all sorts of things. But no, they always want revenge.
You know, that's a fair point.
Is Suki supposed to be so protective?
Took a swipe at you, huh? Oh, that's one of her modes. Don't take it personally. It's actually really clever. There are these command words you say, and then Suki changes into that mode. She'll be protective, or aloof, or silly.
Really? Do you know the commands?
I did. Can't remember where I put that piece of paper.
Oh, wow. Thanks, helpful.
Can you tell me anything about Takai?
She can be a little tough,
I kept
but
saying
she's
Takai,
really
it's
wonderful.
Takai. I'm
She
sorry.
works herself way too hard, though. I wish I could get her to just relax a little.
Yeah.
But you can't tell her to do anything unless you want a lecture back in return.
She likes
I
to
take
talk.
it you've been lectured by Takai before.
I pretty much grew up here, and believe it or not, I was not always the saint you see standing before you.
Oh, you're a saint?
So, I've been on the sad end of a lecture or two, but I've overheard more. Always hilarious when they're not directed at you.
Oh, yeah, that is the portrait from the lobby.
Is that the portrait from the lobby?
Yeah, I'm reframing it. Although it's way harder to do than I thought it would be. It's got a really strange backing.
Would you like some help?
Have at it! This thing is officially making me nuts. The tools you'll need are near the frame.
It looks like I need to find a way to make sure none of the wires are crossing.
Oh. Oh, I hate it. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is awful. Oh, no. I hate it. Oh my gosh, how do you... Oh no. How? How in the hecky, wacky, blacky, how? Excuse me? Oh, you're gonna be taking your driver's test for the first time this week? So freaking nervous. Oh, don't worry about it. It's a lot easier than you think. Listen, my advice is just play it safe. When I took my driving test, I was most nervous about parallel parking because they kept telling me, "Hey, if you hit the curb, if you just barely bump the curb, it's an auto fail." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna hit the curb and this is gonna be a problem." And so, you know what I did? I parked about 3 feet away from the curb and I passed. They were like, "Yeah, at least you didn't hit the curb." I'm like 3 feet away. They're like, "Nah, that's fine." I went way under the speed limit. I came to an absolute complete stop and sat there for like a few seconds every time at a stop sign. Just take it super easy and very cautious. Much better to be super cautious. You'll more likely pass. Because they're not going to give you penalties for being too cautious. Okay, let me... Okay. So these are pretty much good. Let me... And then let's do this. And then... how do I uncross these? Maybe... This is... Oh, this is bad. I don't understand how to do this. Okay, that one's, like, uncrossed. How in the world do I do this one? Okay, that one's better. Ugh. This is insane. Oh my gosh, how do I do this? No, no, no. Ah! Never learned how to drive, Tabari. You know, that's okay. If you don't have to learn to drive, then you don't have to learn to drive. It's only for, like, specific situations. If you absolutely need to, then, you know, that's one thing. But, you know, sometimes you just don't really need it. You don't really need the skill. The goal of this puzzle is so that none of the lines are, like, crossing each other. So it's, like, completely untangled. Your test doesn't require parallel parking? Oh, that's good. I remember before my test, my brother and I went to a neighborhood and just practiced parallel parking for like an hour. I feel like I just made this worse. Oh, I'm making this worse. Oh, I hate this puzzle. This puzzle sucks. Oh my gosh. I'd offer to help with giving suggestions and this seems crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how you would be able to help. There's some other puzzles that you guys could probably help with, but this is absolutely not one of them. I feel like I'm slowly kind of maybe getting there. It's just taking a wee bit. Where's this one from? Okay, this one. Let's... This one I thought was good. But maybe not. Where's this one go? I have no idea where this one goes. Oh my gosh. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, this is hard. How do you do this? I give up. I'll do this later. I can't. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. I'm gonna check the bath. I want to go to the bath. Bath's this way. That's awful. That's a bad puzzle. I mean, it's a good puzzle, but it's just, I can't do it. Okay, let's go to the bath. Let's take a nice, good bath. What? What? Ah! Ah! What? Ah! Guys, she's looking at me. Guys, I need the bucket. I need the bucket! I need the bucket! need the bucket. I need the bucket. I need the bucket. I need the bucket. I need the bucket. Help me, help me, help me, help me. Is she gone? Falcon punched the mirror. She Falcon punched the mirror. I'm a reflection. You're right. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. But there is a monster in the... I'm scared. Oh, thank you for the buckets. I feel much better. Trophy? Someone left their trophy here. Haunted tours? I just saw a ghost! When on the search for ghosts, you'll want to make sure you don't call in any additional bad luck. Here's 13 Japanese superstitions to be aware of. The number 4 is pronounced shi, the same as the word for death, and is considered very unlucky. As a result, many hotels do not have a room number 4 or a 5th floor. You should check to see if there's a room number 4. The number 9 and the word pain also share the pronunciation ku. Though not as unlucky as 4, 9 is still frequently skipped in numbering rooms or floors in hospitals. Oh, some of my favorite scary Japanese cultures or creatures and myths. I really like the slit mouth woman. Here, let me let me tell you about the slit-mouthed woman. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who was walking down the streets of Kyoto. I don't know. Let's just say Kyoto. I think she can show up anywhere, but I'm gonna say Kyoto. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a specific streets. It was late at night. It was dark, and the only lights were the overhead lights from the street lamps. As she's walking home, she sees a very tall woman wearing a face mask close by, walking very slowly. After seeing this woman, the woman approaches her. The woman looks down at her, and she asks, "Am I beautiful?" The little girl, unsure how to answer, takes a moment, and then, deciding to be polite, said yes. The woman then ripped off the face mask to reveal huge slits across her face from cheek to cheek, creating a smile from ear to ear. And she said, "Do I still look beautiful?" The girl was never seen again. So I like that story. That's probably one of my favorite scary Japanese stories. For the record, if you say no, then she still reveals her face and kills you. The assumption is that the best way to get out of that situation is to say that she's so-so. You say, "You're so-so," because that's enough to trip her up and be like, "How do I respond to that?" Which is enough time for you to get away from her. So if that happens, just say, "So-so." Whistling at night will attract snakes. Oh. Well, I like snakes, so I'll whistle. Avoid sticking chopsticks upright in a bowl, as this is traditionally part of a funeral ritual. Don't sleep with your head pointing north. Breaking a comb or the strap of your geta sandal will bring bad luck. Never write another person's name in red ink. Something bad will happen to them if you do. So if you want to, like, curse them. No, I want to... There we go. Seeing a spider in the morning is good luck, but seeing one at night is bad. Okay. Badgers, not cats, are considered unlucky because they wear masks to hide their eyes. If you lie down immediately after eating, you'll turn into a cow! I want to try this. I'm going to eat and then immediately lay down. I've actually done that before. A lot of times after eating, I'm like, I'm so tired, and then I lay down. I believe you can also distract her with hard candies as well. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've heard that one. Hide your thumb if a funeral car passes you. Why? The thing that comes to mind, but this is a very Western idea, is that it, like, hitchhiking. Like, you put your thumb out if you're, like, hitchhiking. So if you're, like, hitchhiking and funeral car, it's like, yes, I'll take you with me, and kills you, you know, but I don't think that's it. Blood type influences one's personality. I've heard that. Never pass food from chopstick to chopstick. This is another funeral ritual. Okay. Oh, someone left a whole bunch, including an eye patch. Wait a second. Was my daddy Makoto here? Hachishaku-sama is also a very freaky one. It's believed that the creature Lady D is based off of. Oh, is that the one that's known as like the female Slender Woman, like the female Slender Man, the Slender Woman? She's like super duper tall. I forget. There's something about like you having to like lock yourself in your room and light certain candles or something like that if you've seen her, and to make sure she doesn't come and kill you. Something like that. There's also one I'm not gonna tell here. Because okay, all I'm gonna say, if you want to look this up, look it up. But it freaked me out because it's one of those ones that's like, if you hear this story, then you'll see the ghost within a month or something like that. And so I'm not superstitious, but my brain's like, what if it actually happens now that I've heard this story? So I just had a little bit of a freak out moment, and I'm not going to put that on you. If you want to look it up, I'll just say it has something to do with bathrooms. Look it up. For some reason, bathrooms, even though I think she was killed by a train. But anyway, if you make eye contact with her, okay, yeah, the Slender Woman. But no, if you want to look it up, look it up. But I'm not telling it because I don't want to bring that stress on you guys. Okay, I'm not bringing that stress onto you guys.
This looks important. I should figure out where I can use it.
It's a pachinko card. I wanna... Oh, okay. I can't translate it, but it says pachinko. The backrooms. Oh, boy. Listen, I get the creepiness of the backrooms, but I'm a little bored by the backrooms. Maybe I don't get quite the same, like, creep factor from the liminal space that other people do, but I don't know. I don't find it that creepy. Okay. Shower.
It looks like something is missing here.
Something is oh yeah, right here. Look, there's like a missing tile. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. Oh yeah.
Nothing helps solve a mystery like a hot bath.
I just saw a ghost, but let's go ahead and go into like one of the most vulnerable positions you can be in a bath. I should probably tell Rentaro that I saw a ghost and it broke the mirror. I didn't break the mirror. The ghost broke the mirror. Rentaro! Or Miwako.
Hello.
I'm sorry. The mirror broke when I was in the baths, but before it broke, I saw the image of a woman who wasn't in the room with me.
I'm not apologizing.
Don't worry, Nancy. I'm sure it was nothing. I have Lentalo take care of it right away. Until then, please stay away. I don't want you to get hurt.
But I saw something. I'm sure of it.
You work too hard, Nancy-san. Up too late, off to teach so early. You must rest more. Your judgment suffers if you do not get enough rest.
I know what I saw.
Nancy-san, please. I have to ask you to let me get back to work.
I'm sorry. The ghost story you mentioned reminds me of that one SCP where if you download the app, you start seeing it in photos and then eventually the corner of your eye. Oh, that's creepy. That makes me think of Bloody Mary, which everyone's heard of. Where if you say Bloody Mary 3 times in a mirror at night, you see her. I like the really creepy idea of, I think like Supernatural did this. I never watched it, but I heard about it. Where like you do it and then she slowly becomes closer in reflections. Not just like mirrors, but like if you wore glasses, you could see her getting slowly closer in the reflection of the glasses and stuff like that. And that just sounds so creepy to me. And fun fact about me, like I said, I'm not superstitious. I'm pretty, I don't know if I'm one of those people that's like, I don't think ghosts are real. They might be, but you know, they probably aren't. I'm not completely 100% against the idea of ghosts, but I'm pretty skeptical. So I told myself one time I need to do the Bloody Mary just to prove that I don't believe it. And then I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Why even do it? I don't want to do it. Like, at the very, it's that whole, like, idea of, like, if you don't believe it's real, why even do it? Why even take the chance that it might be? The concept is very cool, creepy, but when everyone tries to fill it with all these monsters, the Backrooms becomes a Backrooms monster, which just takes away from the original concept. I agree. No, I agree 100%. Like I said, I don't really get the liminal room, liminal space kind of like creepiness that much. I kind of understand it, but I don't really get it that much. But I think throwing monsters into it is just completely against the original concept. It's supposed to be empty. I mean, like, if you're trapped in the back rooms with nothing there, that alone is terrifying. Why add monsters? That, obviously monsters are gonna be scary, but there's something like, there's some like, how would I explain it? Like, some deep fear in us of like being stuck and alone and trapped somewhere like that, that is a lot more organic, or a lot more like I don't know, subtle. I don't know. It's a lot better than just, oh, scary monster. You Bloody Mary when you were a kid and you turn out fine. See, the way this works, and the way people think that Bloody Mary works, is you're supposed to do it in the dark with like a candle or some slight light. And so when you're looking in the mirror, it's really dim. You don't really see much. You just kind of slightly see your reflection because it's supposed to be really dark. So what your eyes do is when there's like a void in any of your senses, your brain fills that void. That's why when it's like really quiet, you'll sometimes hear like a ringing in your ear. Your brain will fill your sense with something. So if you're in the dark, looking at nothingness for long enough, your eyes, your brain will fill your senses, your sight, with something to fill the void. And so you will see something. You'll see some sort of like movement or distortion or something, because your brain does that by nature. So that's why people think the Bloody Mary thing is real, but it's not. It's like when a horror movie has amazing build-up and then it shows the monster and now you know what they're facing. Yeah, I agree. It's I don't know. It's kind of like, listen, I really like The Quiet Place. A Quiet Place. And one of the ways that they really got away with it was they didn't show the monster until the very end. So A Quiet Place Part 2, there was a little less of the scare factor because you knew what the monster looked like and they didn't hide the monsters anymore. So that entire, like, part of it was gone. I think what makes liminal spaces scary is that you're in an area that is usually full of types of life being completely void of it. Yes, yep. Void of life and gradual deterioration of hope as you search and search and search, knowing you are dehydrated, starving, and there's no solution. Yep, it's freaky.
Hi!
Do you know what happened to the mirror in the baths?
Oh, that thing. I sorta hid it a few years back and put a little hairline crack in it. Its days have been numbered for a while.
Sorry about
I didn't
breaking
break it. All I did was look in it.
Don't worry. I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. Mirrors can be very dangerous when they're breaking. In more ways than one.
What do you mean?
Oh, shards of glass and such. Not something to fool around with.
Oh, hey. Remember you said she had no reflection?
Something weird happened. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see my reflection.
Aha!
You know what happened?
You're a vampire!
That's what I said.
Seriously though, that's pretty messed up. Maybe you need to get a little rest. This place might be getting to you a little.
Do you know what's scaring the guests away?
Silly superstitions. I don't get it. We have ghost hunters who come here to find ghosts, and if they think they found something, they get all panicked and run away.
I know, that seems funny to me. Like, your whole thing is to hunt ghosts. Why do you run away when you find them?
Go. I'll talk to you later.
Catch you around.
Okay, okay, good, it saved it. Let's get back to this. Let's try from a different angle. Let's just try something like completely new. So, okay. I need something to talk about. Aliens, I feel, is a perfect example of showing the monster a lot, but still keeping it scary. I've actually never seen Aliens. Do you recommend it? Like, I've heard good things about it. It's like a traditional scary movie. Like, I don't know anybody who would ever say it's a bad movie. I know I've heard people say sequels, like, the sequels are hit or miss depending on the sequel you're talking about. But I think that's just one of those movies that everybody's like, yeah, it's a good movie, you should watch it. But I've never watched it. Oh, I am in hate with this puzzle. Look at this! How are you supposed to untangle this? Maybe... Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Okay, maybe... this needs to be, like, in the center of, like, a small bunch. Like... oh. And then... oh, what do I do? And this is, like, one that, like, I could look up a walkthrough for, but I don't know how helpful the walkthrough will be. Like, what is it gonna show me? Like, I don't know how to make heads or tails of this. Both the first and second Aliens movies are amazing. The first one is pure horror, and the second one is perfect combination of action horror. Aliens very good in my opinion. Great pacing, atmosphere, and presentation. You know you're being hunted. You know it could be anywhere. You won't know where and when it comes. You won't stop it because you can't. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like very spooky. I have seen the video game, and the video game seems very spooky. The Alien Isolation video game, that seems super spooky. I don't know if I could play that. That would probably scare me absolutely, like, out of my wits. This is so hard. I don't even know, man. How do I do? Okay. You know what? No. No, where's my phone? Where is my phone? Where is my phone? Oh, I know where my phone is. It's not in here. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I'm looking this up. This is impossible. There's got to be some way to easily figure this out. I'm doing junior. I'm not even doing senior. Oh my gosh. Is this game number 23? My goodness. 2 examples of a solution. Apparently there's 2 examples, 2 solutions. Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't know how this is possible. I'm just gonna follow this first one. So it's one that has only two streams in the top left corner. So we're gonna start with that. Is it only 2? No, it's 3. How am I supposed to figure this out? No. Even if I... No, like I said, I'm looking at these pictures and they make no sense to me. I hate this. How am I supposed to do this? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna be stuck at this puzzle forever. Okay, so it looks like maybe the best thing I need to do is to take the ones that have a lot and put them close in the center where, like, in the center where, a lot of the other ones are, like, close together. Maybe. Oh, getting them close together, though, it's, like, insane. Wait, how do I do this? Because there's this one right here, but maybe I gotta... Okay, okay, so that's untangled. Oh, this music is super creepy. When one gets untangled, then everything else gets tangled. What? No! This one has so many different things! Oh my gosh! This is impossible. Okay, I need to, like, talk while doing this. This is insanely boring for you, I'm sure. What do but I'm just, like, I'm concentrating. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Alien has some of the best practical effects you'll ever see. I will say, like, one thing with Alien that, like, really upset me was I saw a trailer for it that showed a cat getting, like, hurt. And I was very concerned about the cat getting actually hurt. And I was like, I don't know if I can watch this movie if, like, an actual cat gets hurt, you know? Every time I think I make a good move, I'm just... absolutely distraught. There has to be something that can help me. I'm looking online. I can't. I absolutely can't do this on my own. This is ridiculous. I've been at it for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys are probably so bored. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Stupid ads. The thing is, a lot of these solutions are going to show, like, from the very beginning, and I don't think I can reset this. Is there any way I can reset it? I don't think I can. Has to be a way to reset it. You like puzzles like this? I love puzzles, but this is just incredibly frustrating to me because it's just, I can't wrap my brain around it. And that's just the problem here, I guess. Ooh. Let me see if I can get any, like, tips online. Okay, someone suggests to move all of them into the middle and then, like, work them out. So let's see. This is gonna be the entire stream now. Just me doing this stupid puzzle. Okay, it's not stupid. I like it, but... Okay. You know you stumble onto something special when even the walkthrough can't help you. Yeah. Maybe a special brand of hell. Let me go here. This one's the one that's most infuriating because it, like, it goes into so many... Try keeping it in small triangles. Okay. Triangles. Wait, which one is... Oh, it's this one. This one... Listen, I'm going to work off of this one. Like, I'm going to keep this one at the very center and work off of it because it's got the most infuriating, like, lines. Oh, this is hard. Am I just stupid? Is that my problem? Am I just, like, really stupid? This one is bad. Man, the creepy music. Do you have any favorite horror movies? Maybe not necessarily my favorite of horror movies, but I have a very special place in my heart for the Ju-on series. It was one of my first horror movies that I like. Okay, this takes a little bit of explanation. When I was about 5 years old, I saw the movie The Others, and then when I was 6, I saw The Sixth Sense. I was too young for those movies, and they scared me just horribly. And so I swore to myself I would never watch another horror movie again. I said I'd never touch horror, just as a genre. I was done. No more horror. So, for the longest time, I never watched horror. I was against it. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. It just, I could not. I absolutely could not. So, okay, sorry. I'm trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. I did not touch horror. I was not a part of it. I could not. I hated it. I was terrified of it. I could not get into it. And so I didn't... I avoided it. But then I started getting some curiosity for it. Mostly, like, my brother would play horror games, and I'd be like, I kind of like this. And so I'd be like, can you play it? But you play it, and I'll watch you from back here under a blanket. And I started watching, like, horror Let's Plays. And specifically, I'm gonna call back to something a very long time ago. I watched PewDiePie play the Ju-on Wii game. And so I got really fascinated by Ju-on, and I learned that was based off a movie, and there was an English version of the movie that had been made, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. So I ended up watching the Ju-on, the American remake of Ju-on with my brother. And I really liked it. And so then I watched the original Japanese ones, and I really liked it. And I watched all of the Japanese media for it. Like, all the Japanese ones, which are 4. There's Ju-on the Curse, Ju-on the Curse 2, Ju-on the Grudge, and Ju-on the Grudge 2. And then there's also 2 short films. I forget what they're called. One of them was like 4444444. It was like a phone number, but it was all 4s. And then there was another one. And I watched those short films. And there was a couple other things that were out at the time too. And so I watched everything. I watched absolutely everything for Ju-on. And I got super into it. And so to this day, I've seen everything in the Ju-on franchise, including the horrible, awful things like Sadako versus Kayako. That was a very bad movie. It was so bad. But I had to, because it was Ju-on. In terms of genetic reason, the center should have the most sides or strings connecting dots, while the exterior geometry should have fewer, I believe. You know what? You make a very good point. Geometric, not genetic, yeah. Which it movies as a kid, horror never really affected me much. I'm a very sensitive person. I'm gonna start this over. I'm gonna say this guy's the center. So let me... And then this guy. These 2 guys need to be like center, because they're really full. They have a lot of strings to them. And then these guys are probably more outside. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I'm frazzled, to say the least. This one's probably more center. But yeah, so since I watched, the thing too that I noticed really got to me as a kid, and here's the thing, I watched the others, and I watched The Sixth Sense, and both of them featured moms killing their children, And that just like really disturbed me because I had like a really nice mom and I loved her, and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? You telling me that loving mothers can kill their own children? And suddenly I became like very fearful. Not necessarily of my mom killing me, but just like scared in general. And it was just too much for me. I was a very sensitive, scared kid. I used to be terrified of Dead Space as a kid. Turned 12, was able to blow through that game. Nice. The goal is to create a spiderweb effect. So in terms of what it should look like at the end, I'm thinking that's it. Okay. But now that you're gone, I have to move on. Seems like everyone what about me? Where I should go. I feel like I'm so close. The theme was always one that was able to get on my skin. I know what you mean. On your skin. Oh no! That's awful. Don't tease him like that. I feel like I'm so close, man. I'm so close, guys! I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Yeah, I'm stressed. I need buckets. Buckets in the chat, please.
I got the backing off the portrait.
Nice job.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That took way too long. I love how the music goes super chill, super tense about this situation. You're right. Oh. That better be the hardest puzzle in this game, I swear.
What's this?
Certificate of Spirit Removal. This is to certify that Ryokan Hiei has been cleansed of all malevolent, disruptive, or mischievous spirits, and upon this day is considered fit only for human habitation. Special attention has been paid to all the spaces under beds and within closets. These areas have been certified 100% permanently ghost-free, even during the middle of the night. It has been duly noted and added to the public record that all spirits previously dwelling in said domicile are now considered non-resident and shall behave themselves accordingly. At no point will the aforementioned spirits, ghosts, or lurking specters be allowed to return to their previous places of residence without the express written permission of all human residents in the residence. Savannah Woodham, paranormal expert. Okay.
I should hold on to this article.
Can I translate it? I'm done. Oh my gosh, I did it. Let's save. This, okay, good. Okay. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for today. That took me like 30 minutes. I've been going for about 2.5 hours. I'm done. That's okay. Thank you so much for the buckets and the hypes. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your help too. That really helped me out. I like was not doing it well. But I'm sorry if it got a little boring there. I hope that the puzzles aren't that ridiculously hard. The other puzzles I remember are pretty easy. At least for me. That one specifically is just not gonna work for me. But anyway, I still really love this game. Like, I love and it's like I love puzzles, so I can't even be that mad. Like, I'm like, that is a good puzzle. It really got my brain working. Thank you. You still help me a ton. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I'm really too much puzzles. I'm sorry, Drake. This is a very puzzle heavy game. It's a point and click, so there's a lot of puzzles, and I enjoy that. So this might not be the stream for you, but I enjoy it. Take it as a positive and be proud. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will be proud. You did in the end. Be proud. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. I will be proud. Thank you. I will definitely play this more. Probably I'll come back with it next week. There's a few other games I want to check out eventually, but I think this will be a nice, like, filler kind of game. And, you know what? I might play it again this week if, like, because this didn't hurt my hand. But we'll see how other games work on my hand, because if my hand gets too sore, I cannot play them. Like, I am really worried about playing The Witcher because I have to hold a controller. I don't know. It might be kind of harsh on my hand. So, we'll see. But, you know what? It might be fine. I might do just fine. I'm also really scared about Resident Evil 7 because that has a lot of clicking, but I think I'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If I can't, I might do more of this or more Markiplier stuff or whatever. It might just have to be on the fly. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Oh, you were saying it for me? Since they're very done with it for now. Yeah, too much puzzles. Yeah, I'm done. Watch your Portals playthrough. I was wondering if you ever check out the mods. Oh, yeah. You know, there's... Give me a second. There's a couple things that I want to play for Portal. I did play all the official games, so that's done. But there's Portal Stories VR, which is very short, that I'd like to play. And there's also Portal Stories Mel, which I've played before, and it's very good. But yeah, I could try out Aperture Tag and stuff like that. I could do various Portal tags, because I love the Portal games, like Portal mods, I mean. Are you in my Discord? If you're in my Discord, link me to Portal Tag and other mods in the suggestions box, and I'll check them out. But yeah, I'd be up for that. I don't know if I would do streams or if I would do regular videos. I don't know. Let me know what's more interesting. But the DLC is intense, but you'll get it. Yeah, the DLC for Resident Evil 7 looks very intense, and I feel like there might be some I won't finish. Like, I'll probably finish like 21 because that's mostly just, you know, card games, so I'll probably figure it out. But there's that one like really hard mode, like where it's just you have waves of zombies coming at you. I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna finish that one. I'll probably just go until I die. Also the birthday party one. There's like a birthday party one that for like the dad. I don't know if I could do that all the way through. So I'm mostly just gonna check out the DLC, and whether I get through them or not is just gonna depend on if I can. But if there's a whole lot of shooting and stuff, that might be a little hard in my hand. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, it's not really necessary. So, oh yeah, there's also I might do 2 DLC streams because I forgot there's also Not a Hero I'm thinking of like the short story, like the VHS ones, but there's also Not a Hero, Ethan Must Die, The End of Zoe, and whatever the one is with the like uncle who punches things. Birthday Party is Lucas still, I believe. Okay. But yeah, I might actually have to do 2 streams for that, but we'll see. I probably will deal with the VHS ones first, and then see where we go from there. And then I'll see if I play the other ones. But yeah, it probably will be at least 2, if not 3 streams. Yeah, Not a Hero. Yeah, Not a Hero is one I need to do. As well as End of Zoe and whatever the one is with the punching uncle. Those are like full stories. Well, I was thinking the VHS ones, which are all like short games. But yeah, that will be Wednesday. So tomorrow I'll be back with The Witcher. Maybe something else. I might do something else if the controller hurts my hand. Then Wednesday I'll be back with Resident Evil 7. And then Thursday, I'll be here with Who Killed Markiplier. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's a little up in the air because of my hand being injured, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Now the Hero seems like the most lore heavy, and also End of Zoe. Oh, End of Zoe is the one with the punching grandpa or uncle. Duh. Why was I thinking that was a different one? No, there's one where you do play as Zoe, though. I forget what that one's called. I think that one's like Sisters. If you get 100% orange juice, you only need a mouse. I'm willing to teach you how to play. Okay, 100% juice. Okay, you did link that in the Discord. I'll have to check it out. There's just a few things I want to do first. But I am open for suggestions, so I may check out 100% juice maybe next week or the week after. Probably coming up. Depending on how much it costs. I am very poor. I am very poor. So if it's like $60, I can't afford it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I can check that out. And if it only needs a mouse, that's pretty nice. If I have to, I could probably use my mouse left-handed, because I actually use my right hand. For the mouse, even though I'm left-handed, and the right hand is the one I injured. It's only $7. Oh, sick. That's nice. Okay, but yeah, let me see. Who is streaming? Is Vera streaming still? She was doing a special Mentor Monday where she was going to teach people about being a VTuber and like getting the brand basics and stuff like that. If she's still streaming, I will Yep, she is still streaming. I am definitely gonna raid her because I mentioned this last time. I raided her last time. She is a huge inspiration to me. She's the one who got me to start she's the one that got me to start like streaming again. So I definitely want to raid her. So let's get the raid going. If I can get, yeah, okay. Who wants to join in a raid to raid my favorite VTuber and a good friend of mine, Vera. She's a sweetheart. Definitely say hi to her and let her know that I love her. So, on that note, remember to shine your light in every world. Bye!